Happy colorful day to you and welcome to the Traveling Marketer. Do you like my dress? It's Filipino Food Month, so we're celebrating my heritage and we're going to show you the best Filipino food here in Sydney. If you haven't tried Filipino food, then keep watching. You can thank me later, or we'll also take a subscribe as a thank you.
Love is love. Love is love. Adios.
I moved to Australia in 2010. That's when I met Wade. And around that time, oh, this is not where you're supposed to go. And during that time, you'd be hard pressed to find any Filipino food here in Sydney. There are some, and a lot of the OGs are actually here in Western Sydney. Then this is where we're starting our Filipino Food Month special. There are plenty of choices now. Majority are still here. There are a lot on my list all over Sydney, and so make sure that you take down notes, but don't worry, I'll also link them all down below. We're breaking this Filipino Food Month special into two because I just have so many favorite places to share with you guys, and these are mostly my favorite places. Well, Wade tonight's favorite places. We're going to start here at Eastern Creek Quarter. It's a suburban shopping center that opened up a couple of years ago, and this is their outdoor food court dining area. 3 of our stops are actually in here, but for today we're only going to 2 places. Let's go. Sir Manong is a relatively new Filipino restaurant that opened during the peak of the COVID-19 pandemic back in 2020. It's one of the nicer ones and probably the nicest of the bunch that we're going to in this special. They have really cool details like a jeepney sign. Jeepneys are actually a unique mode of public transportation that originated in the Philippines, or it is unique to the Philippines. And they have these bus signs and these jeepney signs that they put on their windshield to let the passengers know what their route is. This is our 4th visit here. They have a breakfast menu and a lunch menu that starts at 11 a.m. and we purposefully skip breakfast so we can fill up. We got the calamansi juice. Here we go. Let's give it a go. Oh, it's a straw. Oh, yum. Oh, yum. That's good. That's super good. Calamansi is like a lime. It's a very small lime, green fruit, citrus fruit in the Philippines, and it makes this really refreshing drink and also used for a lot of sauces and cooking as well, especially for marinades. All right, we got the adobo, and then we also ordered kare-kare. Beef kare-kare is coming, but let's give that a go. The servings are huge, and there's watercress, and it's a massive spoon, but I'm excited for this. It's very unique that the adobo had like an egg on top of it. It's gonna be good. Adobo is arguably the national dish of the Philippines, and every household make them differently. I make them differently. I make it with egg. There is a time I make it with chicken and pork combined, and also a dry version. And I also make a like a red version. So let's give this one a go. I have a sliced pork belly. Get some egg in there. Get some rice. That's not as salty as I thought it would be. Can't taste the soy sauce much. That's good. That's good. And this is the first time I'm ordering adobo here too. That's good. But I think I prefer my adobo. But I might give it a go and copy them and use the sliced pork belly. It's almost like bacon. All right, now let's try the kare-kare. So this is some crispy beef kare-kare. Traditionally it would have oxtail, tripe, but this one I think does have vegetables and some crispy beef, which look at that sauce, and that is peanut sauce right there, and it turns orangey because of a annatto seed. So sometimes they use annatto powder or annatto oil, whatever it may be, and it's classic. The greens and the eggplant are the classic vegetables for it. And then this is a shrimp paste, which I don't usually like having, but it goes really well to break up that taste of the kare-kare. That shrimp paste is fresh. tastes more like an alamang. Alamang, I don't know what the difference is actually, but anyway. The oha is crispy beef as you slice into it. It's so soft. Oh, that beef is so soft inside, yeah? But it's got the good fat ratio as well. Happy, so we're gonna keep eating now. We're way too full, but can't miss my favorite dessert. There's our handmade dessert. They make one of the best Sylvanas here in Sydney, and I'm just going to have one so you guys can see it. Oh, Screaming Baby. But we're definitely not just going to get one. Thank you, you too. Yay! Let's go. Alright, so we got 6 for $19.80 and there are 5 flavors available at the moment. I don't think they have the original today, so I bought 2 of the Yema Polvoron Sylvanas. So handmade cakes, they actually, well, handmade desserts, they actually make ice creams. Oh no, ice cream with different toppings, cakes. But what they're really known for, at least my favorite from them, are their Sylvanas. It comes in different flavors as you can see, but I love all of them and I always order a variety. I'm going to try the Yema now. Oh my god, come on. I don't know what it is. See that? It's cold actually. You can't, was that a fridge? I thought it was some sort of warmer, but it's actually a fridge. I guess that makes sense because it actually should be soft in the inside. Oh, so good. Handmade actually has a pretty good story. She started from Instagram, and my friends and I have been ordering from her, ordering cakes and bits and bobs. So when she finally opened up the store here at Eastern Creek Quarter, we were very excited because number one, it's convenient finally to get some food, and I'm just really very happy for her that she's living her dream. We're gonna head home now. Cheers! Third stop, Sydney Cebu Lechon here in Newtown, and yes, I'm wearing a different outfit because it's a different day. Lechon is one of the most popular dish in the Philippines, and Cebu City makes one of the best, if not the best, lechon in the Philippines. Lechon is a slowly roasted suckling pig, and what makes the Cebu version really good is how juicy it gets. They've even made a spicy version which just adds that perfect kick, and the sauce. Oh, the sauce. Just a simple sauce, simple, perfect dipping sauce for an already perfect pork. I love chicken skin. Our lechon is here. Oh my god, look at that crispy looking pork. This is the spicy, and Wade has the original. That sauce will be so good. Anyway, let's eat. Filipinos eat with spoon and fork. We have brown spoon and fork. So this is the vinegar sauce. We have some with the porky pork.
Way to spray fat all over this house.
They can probably hear that. We're walking home now. Oh, not walking home. Walking to our car. That's probably one of the most annoying thing here in Newtown. It's fucking. Oh, sorry.
There is no parking.
Correct. It's just so hard to find parking. We didn't finish our food. We got one fried chicken. We didn't touch it. Sydney Cebu Lechon is probably one of the probably the most famous Filipino restaurant here in Sydney. They've done good press, although their prices definitely have gone up. But I found the food great. In fact, I actually prefer the chicken because there's still nothing that can beat that actual Cebu lechon in Sydney, in Cebu. Correct. But I'd argue they have one of the best ones here. Seeing the Cebu lechon, that crisp, how crispy that skin gets, they definitely get that right. Whoa, that's dark. Let's get some light. But it's the meat. That's what they can't get from the originals in Cebu. So dark. Anyway, we'll see. Oh, thank you. Wait. Oh, I look like a ghost. But anyway, we'll see you at the next stop. We're just finding parking before we head to our next stop. We are in Rooty Hill, and there is a decent amount of Filipino population here, which means there's a lot of good Filipino food as well. This time, we're going to a more traditional Filipino restaurant before the much welcomed hype. Kamayan Cafe Restaurant is a typical Filipino restaurant back in the day where it's a grocery cum restaurant as well. So it's going to be a bit more hole-in-the-wall type. It's similar to what we would call a carinderia in the Philippines. There's a massive queue right now, so we're just going to queue up, and they're actually going to be closed for the next 3 weeks, so they don't have the full menu, but hopefully there would still be some good choices. I'm so excited because it's only 11:30 and there's a massive queue, and this is the only place that we haven't tried on the list, but I've really heard some really good things, so I'm so excited to try it out because if there is a queue, it must be good. I just want to correct ourselves actually. There is no grocery. I don't know where we got that from. The photos online look like they had groceries. But no, maybe they did yeah, maybe they used to, but now it's just all food. Hi, Wade. Yay. All right, I'm so happy. Food is finally here. And Wade's like, oh, that's yes, thank you. He said, oh, you ordered heaps, but they're all very tiny. As you can see, we've got here the beef nilaga, so that's just really boiled soup. We got pork skewers, chicken adobo, and it has quail legs in it. I've never tried adobo with just quail legs. Kare-kare and beef steak, we call it, and a gulaman drink. Let's see. Is there pork in it as well? It's just chicken. I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm gonna have that quail egg. Can you zoom in on this? Yeah. All right, let's give that a go. Adobo is probably one of the most famous Filipino dish, and every household makes it differently. That is some tough meat. Anyway, all right. Off to a good start. That's stuff. I really like nilaga. You guys, this is one of my favorite Filipino dishes. So chaga, good comfort food. It's warm soup, very simple. That broth of that part, and I had some marrow earlier as well. Oh, it's so simple. I love any soup dishes. That's why I like hot pot. I just like I like the comfort that it brings me. Okay, we're gonna have now the beef steak. Oh, check that out. All right, I make this at home. Do you know, baby? Do you realize?
Yeah.
It's like a beef marinated with some soy sauce and calamansi. So you would have seen that from Sir Manon, that lime-looking Philippine fruit. And you just have some onions with it. Yeah, pretty easy to cook. Kare-kare time. I'm having all the vegetables first. Oh. Wow. Oh, it has tripe. It has tripe, guys. I like tripe. We're heading to a place called Mamalor just behind me, which is not too far from Camayan, only a walking distance. It's actually one of the most famous Filipino restaurants here in Sydney as well, but I'm not a huge fan. So let's leave it at that. However, what I'm a huge fan of is their hopia, especially their ube hopia. Hopia is a bean-filled pastry, also called bakpia in Indonesia. It's seriously one of my most favorite things, and every time we're in town, I make sure I buy a bunch of them and eat them for morning tea, afternoon tea, whatever tea that I can. So let's go. Oh no, they just have the pork. I want the ube.
Service is a lot better than we've ever gotten there.
Did you hear that? Wade's complaining about their service. Well, he's saying that that's the best service we've ever got from that place, because yes, unfortunately that's definitely one of the downside of that place. But anyway, that was my suki face. They don't have any ube hopia. I'm kind of upset, and also because you guys couldn't see it. But anyway, I will just show you a photo of what it looks like and just try to imagine what it tastes like. It's really so good, you guys. But hopefully one day when we're around the area, we can find some and we can show you. That's the end of part 1, and we have so much more in store for you in part 2. I am so excited for it myself. Thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, we'd greatly appreciate if you do. See you guys later. Bye!